Hello friends, welcome to another video of Zeta Axis, and today we are going to discuss about Patland Plateaus. While studying Indian geography, we find mention of Patland Plateaus in NCERT. So we will try to understand what are Patlands and how they are formed. Before discussing about Patlands, let's first understand what is a mesa. Mesa is a Spanish word for table, and in geology, mesa means an isolated, elevated land having flat top and steep slopes. Mesa is formed by weathering and erosion of horizontally layered rocks in an elevated landmass. A mesa is formed when a harder surface rock layer is surrounded by softer rocks. The harder surface rock is resistant to erosion and does not erode easily. However, the surrounding softer rocks are eroded over time, forming steep cliff around the harder rocks. A Patland Plateau or Pat is the local name for lava-capped mesas in Chota Nagpur Plateau. In western side of Chota Nagpur Plateau, we see series of isolated flat-topped plateaus composed of Deccan basalt lava. These flat-topped plateaus are called Patlands. The Patlands have flat tops and equal height, which suggests that they were all once continuous plateau in the past. Pats are mainly spread in Jharspur district of Chhattisgarh. Therefore, they are called Jharspur Pats, or sometimes also called as West Ranchi Plateau. Some examples of Pats are Netarhat Pat, Jamira Pat, Khamar Pat, Rudini Pat. Now let's try to understand how these Patlands were formed. For formation of Patlands, the basic requirement is that harder basaltic surface rock layers be surrounded by softer sedimentary rocks. Now we know that sedimentary rocks are formed by continuous deposition of eroded pieces of rocks or living organisms in a region, generally within a water body. And then these pieces are joined together by process of cementation to form sedimentary rocks. We know that Satpura Mountains were formed around 1.8 billion years ago due to collision between North Indian block and South Indian block. Because of this, the sedimentary rocks of the sea in between was uplifted, and we see that whole of Central Indian region has abundance of sedimentary rocks. Vindhyas and Satpuras are mainly made of sedimentary rocks, which are softer rocks. Now, when the Indian plate moved over reunion hotspot, a lot of magma was emitted over Indian subcontinent. These lava, being basaltic in nature, was able to spread over almost half of India. The basaltic lava then solidified to form layer of volcanic rocks over sedimentary rocks. Over time, the flood basaltic lava rocks got eroded and the Deccan lava traps were reduced to a very small region of 5 lakh square kilometer. However, in some regions, the surface lava rocks were not completely eroded, but few patches of lava rocks remained here and there. Now, these patches of basaltic rocks were lying over layers of sedimentary rocks. Moreover, they were surrounded from all sides by a softer sedimentary rocks. Now, over time, the sedimentary rocks which were exposed to the forces of erosion were eroded at a much faster rate compared to the erosion of basaltic rocks, because the basaltic rocks are much harder than the sedimentary rocks. Therefore, we see a steep cliff was formed around the hard basaltic lava rocks. And this is how Patlands are formed. Thanks for watching the video, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and please share the video with your friends. Thank you.